The Rockbridge football team is back from quarantine after missing last week's crosstown matchup with Battle, but COVID-19 could not stop the Providence Bowl, which was moved back a day to give the Bruins an extra day to practice. It was senior day for Rockbridge, big day in store for senior Bryce Jackson, but Hickman looking to play spoiler first quarter. Bruins defense steps up with a fumble for the Bruins. Rockbridge forced two first quarter turnovers. Jonah Dubinsky looking on to get the Bruins offense going early second quarter. Nathan Dent runs it in for a touchdown. One of two rushing TDs on the day. Rockbridge up 10-0. There's former Bruins star Alex Ofadle on the QB sideline. He's now coaching Hickman wide receivers, and he's clearly doing some good work. TJ Turner throws it down the sideline to Devin Turner. Hickman would score later in the drive to make it 10-7. Rockbridge fights back. Daleshawn Coleman making the most of his senior night. He runs it into the end zone. 16-7 Rockbridge after the missed extra point. The ensuing Hickman drive, Turner throws another absolute dime to LJ Williams. The Cousins are doing pretty good at Hickman. 16-14 Hickman down. Second quarter, the scoring continues. A lot of it today. Dent didn't throw deep too much, but he definitely did here. Peyton Messer hauls it in, and the Bruins would score a few plays later. Rockbridge was up 23-17 at halftime. The win starts to pick up, and so does the Bruins run attack. Bryce Jackson scores one of his two touchdowns on this afternoon. He finished with 139 yards. More than 100 came of them in the second half. Bruins up 30-17. Coach Alvis and the QBs would not give up. Some trickery, and it works to absolute perfection. Dion Weston runs it in for a touchdown. QBs still down. Fourth quarter, Bruins defense doing its best to shut the door, and Aiden Alvis is there for the sack against his Cousins team. He's got bragging rights once again as Rockbridge beats Hickman 41-32. ABC 17 Sports Director Andrew Kaufman caught up with the Bruins after the game.
The Providence Bowl had a different feel this year, not just because of the 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts, but also the limited fans and the fact that kickoff was Saturday at noon. But in the end, it was a similar result as Rockbridge wins its 8th straight over Hickman.
It felt really nice to get a sack against my cousin. You know, it felt really good, especially after we came back from quarantine and got a couple of practices in and got that sack. Yeah, it felt nice.
It means everything, you know, for all the alumni and everything, all the past players, you know. It's a big game in Columbia, probably the biggest, I'd say.
It means a lot. You know, this is a long-time rivalry, you know, the Providence Bowl. And it was nice to come back after a week off due to COVID and get a win. I think we're going in the right direction, and I'm excited to come back next week and get back to work.
Up next, Rockbridge will close out its regular season on the road against Francis Howell. Meanwhile, Hickman will host Jackson in our Game of the Week, which you can watch live on KZOU Channel 17-3 Friday night at 7 o'clock. But for now, reporting from Rockbridge High School, Andrew Kaufman, ABC 17 Sports.